Hi, beautiful souls. If you're listening on my podcast, then hi, it's been a little bit. If you're listening on YouTube, also, hello, it's been a little bit. Today, I wanted to share a brief download that was given to me by a dear friend that I recently met at a community, a permaculture community here that I live next to and used to live in, called Inanita, here on the island of Ometepe in Nicaragua. And she's a fellow healer, a Kundalini teacher, and a Theta energy healer. And she'd mentioned to me that she's at a point in her career and her life where she understands how to manage her energy and not have burnout, but it's at the expense of having limitation of resources and money. And there's so many things that I recognize that we limit ourselves with in order to feel safe and comfortable, which is really important. Like managing your energy and having energetic hygiene and maintenance is so critical in avoiding burnout, stress, anxiety, and work. And I've gone through my own journey, and it's a constant journey of finding the balance and harmony between work and rest and play and leisure and rejuvenation, sleep. All of it is so critical in terms of taking care of ourselves. We come first. We have a body, a mind, and a soul. But I realized with business, as we're all spiritual beings and also entrepreneurs, like if you're a light worker, a healer, a coach, a guide, a lot of you listening are probably on the spiritual path. And we're very aware of our energy. And we can also feel energy quite intensely, more so than the average if you were to compare. Those that, the more that we attune to energy and awaken to it, the more sensitive we become. So when we're on Zoom calls and meetings all day and social media, that impacts us a lot more than it used to. Like if you compare yourself to, your quote unquote pre-awakening or into before having awareness of your own energy, then you can compare like, wow, I used to be able to work in front of a computer for 10 hours, 8 hours, and now I can only handle 4 without needing to take a break, to take a nap, or to just call it a day. And that's completely okay. It's not like you changed or like you are not as productive or hard worker. It just means that you have more awareness of what your body needs and what your soul needs. But getting back to it, I think what I've observed in myself and other healers like my friend, where we've learned to create boundaries around work. But sometimes those boundaries create limitations for ourselves. Sometimes it's okay to come into the discomfort of working a little bit more one day and pushing the edge just to see what it feels like. I see the spiritual trap, and myself included last year and earlier this year, that work was going to cause stress and drain my energy. Therefore, I did not want to do it, or I put heavy limitations on it. And I was trying to save myself from the past of burnout and stress to recreate that cycle without realizing the person I am now was very different than the person 2 years ago, 3 years ago that got burnt out and stressed from work. She now has tools and awareness and knows how to tap into her energy and her intuition daily and moment by moment when before she didn't. So I can see that a lot of us spiritual entrepreneurs are working on protecting our energy, but also to the extent of being the helicopter mother for ourselves, hovering over, making sure that we don't get burnt out, we don't do too much work, or else we're going to be off balance and out of alignment, and bad things are going to happen. But what if we believe that we are limitless beings and we have the potential to be able to work and find the balance, and also learn to step out of our comfort and push at times? It's okay, because if we push a little and it's too much, we can step back. But if we don't push at all, we will never know our potential and the impact that we make. So I just wanted to give you a different perspective, a different lens of just a very subtle statement a friend made that I'm sure many of you can relate to, and myself included, to support you on your spiritual journey of entrepreneurship. Lots of love to you. Let me know if you have any questions about any topics, and I will create a video for you.